Hello and greetings. The purpose of today's video is to mildly celebrate, because my plans for today are to go film a couple of Resonite videos for the new channel, because I have 5 videos, which is excellent, but I want more videos. I'm a little video boy, and there's a few ideas for things that I want to make. But I'm not 100% in that mood just yet, because I only like doing things if my heart is in them, and the things I like the least are the ones when I was like, I'm gonna make a video, and it's like I have a subject matter, and it's strange because I like when my videos have intentionality, but I don't like going into a video with too much of a plan, but I have plans for videos because I know what kinds of videos I would like to make, and there's one in particular I'm gonna make which has to do with a few social things that I've encountered in Resonite. And I just think that's going to be a really good video, both for me to make, but also I think people would get a lot out of that. But I want to be in the right space for that. I wasn't in the right space. And a good way to get into the right space, typically for me, is making videos, which puts me in a very strange place where I want to make videos before I make videos, but I don't like videos if I'm not in the right place to make videos. What? But thankfully I have a channel for that. It's this channel, because this is the channel now where I can make videos. So I'm making a video. And the reason for this video, though, I'm very excited, because some of my mission statement, which I've talked about on and off, but maybe not too much because I'm a little oddly insecure about this mission statement, and that's not exactly the right language to put towards it. But unobjective I have had with this channel is that I've had a hard time fitting in with anyone or anything, and I've been looking for a very long time of life, and I've never really fit in anywhere. And my harebrained scheme, which was the best that I had at the time, was if I form a community by being myself as loudly as I can, then people who identify with me can come to me, opposed to me trying to find people I identify with, because I'd gone on a lifelong quest and I hadn't really found that. So this was the best approximation for finding community, is have community find me. However, preliminary reports suggest that in my time with Resonite, I might accidentally have found a community of people I fit in with. So I have to rethink a few things. I mean, it's not that serious, but I love the community so far of Resonite, and all the people that I've met are just splendid. And not to mention, I've been meeting people. And it's a little bit hard to say what came first. Learning how to be myself in VR and then meeting people in VR came after. Or maybe it's just genuinely more about Resonite than it is my approach to it. It's probably all of these things all at once. But the video I want to make about Resonite today, the chief thing I want to do today, has to do with a few social encounters in Resonite and some of what my perspectives is on that. But before that, I wanted to come here and talk about why the social perspectives in Resonite mean so much to me, because this is a different style of content. This is a different channel than what that channel is. VR chat's not responding. What do you mean VR chat's not responding? I'm busy. I'm so busy right now. I'm filming a video and I'm having a really good time. VR chat's not responding? Crash on your own time. That has never happened once in my entire career of filming videos in VR chat. So we are now taking an absolute break from the video I was making. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on what just happened, and then we're going to shift gears a little bit. Let's get to it. I like living in a world where there's a little bit of mysticism to it. I just think that makes the world more of a cool and special place, kind of like coincidences that lead to coincidences, etc., etc. And I really like when, I like viewing my life as side quests a little bit, and something happens that leads to this, and if something takes place and I was I don't know why that happened, then I like to kind of link it together about this happened and then this happened and that happened, because life is always happening. You are where you are, and you are always going to be where you end up. So what you're doing, I like living in a life where events are linked like that, and it just adds a layer of mysticism. So I like to imagine when I'm in the middle of filming a video and VR chat crashes and it resets me to spawn, there might be a reason for that. And either I could receive that as a sign of, okay, this is not the right time to be making this video, or I choose to take it as I'm still making this video, but something previously wasn't working, so I'm taking this opportunity to reassess and change gears a little bit. And that's some of what I do when something unexpected happens. It's helps me to pivot, and I think helps me to recover from something which could have really set me back. I could be really disgruntled that my video got interrupted, but I'm going to take the opportunity to shift gears a little bit and actually add a gear. Let's get to it. Because I was about to talk, about why my sociality in Resonite means so much to me that I feel impressed to make a video about my social experiences in Resonite. I was treating this enterprise as separate from my Resonite enterprise. Because of that crash, I decided to take a second, assess a few things, and now I'm going to add an element, because I was treating those enterprises as separate. This channel is separate from my Resonite channel. This one is just, I'm talking about whatever I feel like talking about, and that channel is, I'm talking about Resonite. And through Resonite, I can also work in talking about whatever I want to talk about. But one is Resonite and one is just me, and this is the channel that's just me. But if I'm talking about my experiences being social inside of Resonite, and a few people have already found my Resonite channel, which is super fun, and I'm sure some of them are people who came from here, but a lot of them are people who came from Resonite, and are liking the Resonite content I've been making, and I'm looking forward to making more videos, which is why I'm making more videos, which is why I'm making this video, so I can go on to make that video, etc. I now choose to adopt the mentality that some of those Resonite natives found my Resonite channel, came to my channel, and found this video and this channel, and they came from the Resonite videos first. It might be a little strange if I make a Resonite video about some social experiences in Resonite, and then on this channel I make an absolutely unrelated video about why being social in Resonite means so much to me. So I'm reframing what I just barely said at the beginning of this video to now also kind of be speaking to my Resonite audience, very small though it is. But for people who are Resonite natives who found my Resonite channel first and then this channel, or possibly, and this will be interesting for me to go through too, a fun little thought experiment for us all to follow along with, because I've made some friends in Resonite, which is super duper cool. Mr. Big Raccoon was one of the first people that I met, and he was the one who shouted out my channel in the Creator Jam Discord, which was really cool. And then Random Meatball is the one who helped set up my emissive map so that I could look very pretty, and I did my first little dancing section, which was really cool. And I've met a lot of really cool people in Resonite so far, and that's just been really super duper fun. So I kind of think I'm going to take this opportunity real quick, that if you are one of the friends I've met, this is going to be strange, this one's going to be really hard for me to do. If you are one of the new friends that I've made in Resonite, and you encountered this, and I'm not going to tell you about this, but if you just encounter this, I typically have a really hard time forming connections with people, and I think part of that comes from having a hard time, having had a hard time forming a connection within myself. My experience being Phineas Former has been a quest not only to connect with myself, but then also to project myself. And that quest, by the way, recently has adjusted into allowing myself to be, opposed to projecting myself, just to allow myself to be seen for who and what I am, opposed to trying to here, see me, world. It's world, if you want, I'm right here. And to just calmly stand where I'm at and allow myself to be seen is very new to me. And meeting people in this mentality is very new to me. So the connections I'm forming are so new to me. This is a new territory of life, something completely new I'm exploring. You all have been so stinking cool, and becoming friends with you guys has been, oh goodness. It's been special, I guess. And from this point on in the video, I think I'll go ahead and expand it out into one of the more grand ideas I have concerning Resonite and being social within it, because there's a chance that I'm not really alone in some of these thoughts. Because I've never fit in with a community of people before, not really, except for the people I've met in Resonite. And I went to a karaoke event earlier this week, and it was the most comfortable I'd ever felt at a karaoke event. and it was in VR, but Resonite just hits different. And I just felt super welcome and at home in that environment. It was really the coolest experience. And there's a chance that other people, kind of like me, who also haven't ever really fit in anywhere, might also fit in with the community of people inside of Resonite. So, some of what I want to do with my Resonite channel moving forward is express how cool I think Resonite is, so maybe other people could also get a handle on how cool Resonite is, and maybe they could find a community within Resonite in the way that I have started to already. So this accidentally was a video where I'm just talking about how cool Resonite is and how I'm excited to make a video about some of the social experiences I've had in Resonite. Namely, I had two bad experiences, one that was my fault and one that was not my fault, but a little bit I did have a part to play in it, but then one that went really well. And then that video is just going to talk about the gamut of experiences and what it's like being social and kind of what to expect and how I could have done better in my circumstances and in the experience that went really well, what that was like, and kind of break that down. That just sounds like a really fun video for me to make, and maybe a fun video to watch. I don't know. I'm looking forward to making that video. And I suppose in this video, I just wanted to be a little bit honest about some of the emotionality and the intentionality that goes into that video as well as that channel. Because I really like Resonite. So far, it's been meaning something really special to me, and being part of the community has been really special to me. And usually, I want to be honest here, and I don't like this mentality I'm about to confess here. So, one sec. I've said really frequently, and it's been true almost entirely, that this channel and a lot of Phineas Former, like I make these videos for me. This video started that way, and because I even said I'm not in the video space, but I want to be, so I'm making a video for me, selfish intentionality to get myself in the video space. I started this video by saying it was about me, and that is how it started, is I wanted this video for my own purposes. That's how Phineas Former started. It was my channel, what I want from it, what I hope to gain, what I want to learn from every video, the things I want to learn. The Skyrim video was really fun, and I learned green screen stuff, and I also learned, like, I want to see what it's like making a game video, and that was a selfish thing to do, and it's just my channel. I can do whatever I want with it, and a lot of the things have been selfishly minded, which I think is okay, and I think that's just a human thing, not to mention that I usually am not too selfish of a person, so it's been really cool having time experimenting with making videos that I wanted to make, which I don't think has to be selfish, but there has been a very egocentric approach to a lot of the things that I've made so far. However, with Resonite, so far, I just want to make videos about and for Resonite because it is a platform that I believe in, and it's a community I'm already grateful for, and I'm hardly part of it. I've been social in Resonite maybe like 5 times, maybe 6, and they've all just gone really well, and they mean so much to me, and I want to pay that forward to the community of Resonite because I believe in it, and that's kind of the first time that's ever really happened in my life. And it seems weird inside of a YouTube video on a channel which historically has been egocentric to talk about having found a community that I want to make videos of and for the community and the application, and to try and make it more of a friendly program so more people can get into it and maybe experience some of the joy I've already felt with Resonite, and I've hardly even begun. And there is no other point to this video, really. I guess I just chose to be honest about my approach to it, what it's meant to me, and it's such a new experience for me wanting to make something for other people. And I've said on this channel that some of my videos are also for other people, but let's be honest, most of what I do here is talk, and it's more important sometimes for me to speak than it is for me to be heard. A lot of my like quasi pseudo wannabe philosophical concepts are because I think other people will like them, but a lot of them are also because I just want to talk about them. And to have a channel that I want to give to people and I want to give my perspective on it. Being a new person to Resonite is really cool. And so, what is easy about it, what's hard about it, what to look forward to, what to look out for, that's been a really cool experience so far. And I'm excited to make more videos about that. And before making videos about that, I wanted to make a video which was this. So I did. And I'm just going to head out now because today's a golden day for filming. Wednesdays tend to be the really good days for that. So I'm going to go now. There's a few more things I want to film inside of VR chat, and then I'm going to hop over to Resonite and do what I can there. That's my plans for today. Thanks for checking out this video. It was unexpected. And I like my videos to be unexpected like that. So hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Are you kidding me? That's awesome. L for left, so I'm going to go. Catch you later.